Buona tarda. Good afternoon, pops. I would like to start thank for the opportunity to be here to DrupalCon, and all of you for attending this brief project meeting. I will try to not get sidetracked, so I'll move quickly because I think you want to enjoy the nightlife of Barcelona today. So I'm going to run as fast as I... okay. Okay, thank you. But here? Okay.
It's better for you. Okay.
So, well, what is Nestlé Goodness? Nestlé contacted us a little 1 year ago, following the path of other projects they have already worked on with them, to develop a new multi-country and multi-brand platform that would include all Nestlé brands in their beverage and food category. Other platforms that have done something similar for Nestlé are Nestlé BB&Me, with brands like Gerber or Nan or Jogolino, Nestlé Cereals, about cereals, and Nestlé Health Science for health-related products. The goal was to create a website where each brand will have its own brand corner, keeping the identity of each brand, but at the same time be integrated in a core in terms of architecture and unique identity. The solution we logically adapted was Drupal to build this platform, and this some of the key characteristics or feature provided by Drupal: the unified platform, multiple brand identities, centralized CMS, personalized content, efficient resource sharing, and centralized architecture. And these are primarily the technical and design challenge we have encountered so far while developing Nestlé Goodness. The technical challenge are the data integration and management and the performance and scalability. The data integration and management is crucial for organizations, big organizations, looking to maximize the value of their data. By integrating data from various sources and ensuring seamless management, Nestlé can improve efficiency, enhance decision-making, and drive overall business success. The performance and scalability are also a critical aspect of the platform, ensuring that it can efficiently handle high traffic volumes and manage large data sets without sacrificing speed or the user experience. The design challenge are to be consistent with the user experience, keeping a unified user experience across all the sections of the website and in all the different brand pages, while keeping individual brands' identities, and the branding and customization. Okay, brand adaptability. One of the main features of our platform is to allow each brand to have or to keep its visual and content identity. Visually, based on Nestlé Goodness' own style guides, each brand is allowed to have its own style sets to build its own pages within Goodness. Technically, using the component libraries made with paragraphs or blocks, We let each brand page customize the structure of its content. An example of this is, for instance, we have to the left a Milo screenshot of the main, the homepage. To the right, we have a product page for Maggi. And in the middle, we have the homepage of Nestlé Goodness with each section or each page with its own identity, colors, fonts, and so on. The technical solution, in order for each brand to personalize or to customize its own content, is to have a taxonomy with all the brand style sets. Each style set has different several fields. For example, the background colors, the font colors, the alternative font and background colors, and the typographies of the site. These style sets are injected when rendering each page in the body element or in different containers like divs or whatever. Additionally, each brand will be able to define its own navigation menu, giving more importance to certain sections. For instance, Milo gives special importance to the Milo Sports section, and others can define its own menu navigation. The next major objective of the platform is to ensure that each user, based on their own content preferences, enjoys a unique experience on the site. So, to achieve this, the platform will gather user data in two different ways: the behavioral data and the declared data. I think all of you know what is the difference between these two datas. But just to recap, the behavioral data is the information collected about a user interactions and activities in the website. And examples of this data gathered in Goodness is the time that a user spent on a brand or in a product or in a recipe, the filters used by the different users, recipes containing a specific allergen or a specific brand or so forth. The visited recipe categories, the different meal types, the difficulty level of the recipes, the average budget for these recipes, and also the browser information, the location, the data, time, etc. The declared user data is the information provided by the user while he or she registers or update his or her profile. An example is when the user creates his or her account, the birthday, the family members, the favorite brands, the average weekly budget, the special allergens or the meal types. For instance, if a family don't have dinner, for instance. And also, we are prompting the users to complete the profile when certain events are repeated. For example, when the users start to filtering by a specific brand, the platform prompt the user to save this brand to the profile. And also, another example, when the user add allergens, or when filtering recipes. No, sorry. Okay, sorry. When the user start filtering a recipe with some allergen. Okay, this diagram shows how the information is a very basic schema. How the information collected by the user, both declared and behavioral data, is shared with other external systems. Here we have as the main core Drupal. The information is the main profile data is shared with Gigia. It's a KIAM where the information, the profile information is stored. We also have here Qualifio. It's a promotion platform that is also storing some user information. We have also here Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Web Analytics, SRH, that is a platform in Nestlé that collects or contains all the recipes, and also the AI chatbot. Okay. Now that we have the user data, what can we do with this data? One of the challenges that we faced during the development stage was creating a module that would allow us to associate the user profile data with the platform content in order to offer them relevant content. Once this data is stored, is obtained and stored, we will be able to personalize the content displayed to each user in most sections of the website. Let's see an example. We have here John with this information. His birthday, he has a low-carb diet, interested in world cuisine, healthy habits, meat budget, and loves Maggi brand. So when he navigates to the recipe page, the platform will display all the recipes tagged with diet low carbs recipes. The target will be one adult, 2 kids. The cost low to mid, because he has a mid budget in the platform, and all the recipes will be sorted by the first of all we will prioritize in Maggi. And if he navigates to the content library or to the article section, the first articles will be articles related to lifestyle and articles related to Maggi. Another example, Mary, she has 2 children. Today it's her birthday. She is allergic to nuts, and she's interested in local foods and parenting. And she hasn't green hands in the kitchen. So the content displayed in the recipe page will be prioritized by the occasion, because today is her birthday. The target will be 1 adult, 2 kids. Content with nuts-free, that is tagged with nuts-free. Not international recipes, because she's interested in local foods. And the cooking skill low. And for the articles, the target with 1 adult, 2 kids, and the categories local foods, parenting, and occasion, because it's her birthday. We not only personalize the content for users, but also we customize the structure of different sections. For example, the user Mary has not saved any recipe yet in her recipe cookbook. Then the toolbar, this is toolbar here, with the CTA add to cookbook, will appear at the bottom of the recipe detail page. While John, that has saved several recipes in his recipe book, will have in the recipe detail page the CTA at the beginning of the page. These are some technical key points about the personalization module. Almost all site platform content is pre-processed to be sorted or filtered according to the user profile. We map the associated tags with the content to different attributes of the user profile, and some contents are not filtered based only on the related taxonomy, but also on the contextual data from the browser. For instance, if the user has a birthday in the following week, we will prioritize the content tagged with celebration or birthday. Or if a user accesses the platform in the morning, we will bring the users the recipes related with breakfast or brunch. We also we have also mapped attributes based on different weights, because it's not the same an allergen that just to have a special favorite brand. So then we can assign to the mappings and weights that can be positive or negative. For instance, allergens will have a very high negative weight. Some of these mapping are done directly, meaning a term for a given taxonomy is related to a profile attribute, and other mappings require pre-processing. For example, to relate the target age of an article with certain user profiles, it is necessary to first determine if the user is elderly, has young children, older children, etc., based on multiple profile attributes. This diagram shows how different entities are related in the personalization ecosystem. We have here in Drupal different content types. These content types are tagged with different vocabulary terms, and through using or leveraging our custom personalization module, we can map some of these terms to user profile data. Okay, finally, we move on to discuss the last of the main objectives requested by Nestlé in the creation of Nestlé Goodness, the user engagement. The user engagement is implemented through two elements. The first one is the loyalty program, and the second one is the gamification of the user activity through digital badges. The loyalty program tracks an activity score to celebrate the user activities or in the website. And we give some activities, different points, to achieve or earn some rewards. When the users achieve one stage of loyalty points, they will or he will receive a modal with displaying the reward that he or she has earned. To create this module that will allow us to track the user activities and assign badges to different users, we based this module in an existing Drupal module called ECA, is Event Condition Action module. Essentially, it allows us to create custom server and client events that, depending on predefined or custom condition, perform custom actions, such as assigning loyalty points or granting rewards or issuing a digital badge. A couple of slides later, I will show you some example of the ECA models built for that purpose. Okay, the gamification is the second way of engage the users. When the user performs some special action in the website, he's going to receive a digital badge that the user can collect. We have actually about 20 digital badges. And the user can also go to visit the profile to view all the achieved badges or go to earn others. This is the slide about the ICA models. For instance, we define here when an event that is called user logs daily, and then this event is automatically related to an action that is assign loyalty points, where we assign 2 loyalty points to this action, or we show here another relation that is a condition that is the first year after user registration. The user is going to earn a badge that maybe it's 1 year in the website. These are another recipes, ECA models, and we have grouped them in profile, recipes, rewards, and so forth. Okay, now I will give you a brief overview of some technical aspects that we have that have been important, more or less, in the development of the platform. I will mention the most important integration or custom modules that had to be created to build the site. We have created a personalization module, an event tracking module, the extended event condition action module, the referral program module, the brand corners module, and the extended faceted search module. This was very important because the current status of the faceted search in Drupal has some bugs. Also, some of the third-party integrations that we have developed with the KIAM, the Giga Data, SRH from Nestlé is the recipe database. Google Analytics, we have also an AI chatbot, and the Adimo e-commerce connector. And to conclude, more or less, this diagram, which may seem somewhat complex, shows the relationships between Drupal and all the others external system, giving an idea of the number of third-party integration that we had to implement it in the platform. We have here, for instance, the Adimo SRH Tint, that is a social connector, Engage, that is the contact forms, and Qualifio for promotions, and so on. Okay, well, this is just a brief information about the security scans that we have passed. We need to pass a static security scan and a dynamic security scan in the website, and the different catch approaches that we have accomplished. We have in the hosting the varnish object caching. For Drupal, we have the dynamic page cache, the custom cache context, and the internal page cache for anonymous user content.
And on this?
Yeah. Wait 1 minute. And for the end, the future enhancement. We are to conclude this presentation by showing the future developments that we are currently have underway. The incorporation of a JSON API to provide Drupal content to the upcoming APP. The campaign pages to promote a product or display complex promotions for a specific period of time. And the challenges, which will include games and rewards for completing a number of tasks within the site. And that's all. Thank you very much.
We have one question on the QA. How many people have been working on this project? How long did it take to build the entire platform?
Yeah. Well, I see some familiar faces here. We have, for the backenders, we have 2 backenders and 2 frontends people. And it takes about 1 year, more or less.
So these were all the questions, and we will switch over because
Okay,
time. Sorry.
thank you.
Thanks. So